So I haven't talked about Olight in the last few months, and that's because they haven't really been putting out anything brand new. I mean, they've released some new colors for some old flashlights, but they sent me a few items right here that I think we should talk about. And they sent them because of their May sale coming out. And if you're watching this video, the sale should be going on right now, at least for VIP access. So the VIP access starts right now if you're watching this video as I release it, but the official sale starts tomorrow, May 18th. And these three items I want to talk about. They sent an OLantern. I know this isn't new, but this is a newer version of the OLantern that does something really, really cool, and I'll show you guys what that is in just a minute. A multi-tool from Roxxon and OKnife. This is called the OKS2. And then this bad boy right here, this is a new flashlight from Olight. This is called the Prowess. Now, regarding the Prowess here, I'm going to talk about it briefly, but I will have a review coming out tomorrow night. So I'm not going to spend too much time on this flashlight, but trust me, you guys are going to want to see that review. So I'm going to put these off to the side, and let's start here with this OLantern Stretch. And you guys might be wondering why they call this the Stretch. And to demonstrate, I'm going to have to tilt up my camera. It telescopes. Check this out. Now that is pretty cool. And I think this is a pretty neat idea just to get this a little bit higher, especially if you want to use this as a desk light. And it telescopes to about 40.6 centimeters, which is right around 16 inches. And like I said, I think this is a really cool idea. So if I turn it on, you can see just how that's illuminating my desk right here. And that's the lowest setting for the white light. This is a 500 lumen white light. And if I turn that all the way up, you can see it does have a stepless dimming feature. That's 100% 500 lumen white light. And this is another change that I've seen from other OLanterns is now they have a toggle switch right here. So that switches between the white light right there and the warm light. And the warm light has a maximum lumen output of about 130 lumens. But I really like this. Let me tilt this back down and put down that telescope just so we can see a little bit better. So this toggle switch right here, this is what I really like about this OLantern Stretch. And that's where I think this really shines right here. You can see it's just a very simplified UI right here, just a single dial and a toggle switch. Very simple. I like it. You can see it has a battery life indicator right there that does go away. And under this rubber flap, you can see it has a USB Type-C quick charging port right there and a USB Type-A out. So this does work as a power bank. And inside here is a 16,000 milliamp hour battery. It's technically 4 batteries that make up 16,000 milliamp hours, but that is still a pretty decent size battery inside of the OLantern here. So I'm going to turn this all the way down here, and you can see the one they sent me is a copper color right here. I'm not sure how many different colors this will be available in. On the very top, it has a handle and a hanging D-ring right here. And I should say this copper is just an antique copper color. It's not made of real copper. If it was, it would be a lot more expensive than what they're asking for this bad boy. And if I bring in the user manual right here, it says on the white light mode, all the way on low, that is 130 lumens and you get a 35-hour runtime. And on warm light mode, let's switch it over, all the way on low, that is 10 lumens and you get a 250-hour runtime. So that's decent, a 250-hour runtime on this lowest level of the warm light mode. That is awesome. It's an IPX5 waterproof. The X means the dust proofing wasn't tested. 5 basically means low-powered water jets, low pressure water jets can hit it from any angle, I believe. That's just right off the top of my head. So in real world terms, that's saying that this is rainproof. You cannot submerge it. And it has a 0.8 meter impact resistance. Some really nice rubber feet on the bottom. So yeah, I am really digging this OLantern Stretch. So I can see this being used as a desk light more than anything. What do you guys think? If you already own an OLantern, will this telescoping feature make you want to upgrade to this OLantern Stretch? So that is that. Now let me bring in this multi-tool right here from Roxxon and OKnife, the OKS2. And if I get in real close there, you can see, yes, it is Roxxon and OKnife branded right there on the pocket clip. So I have a lot to say about this multi-tool, and I feel like I should save it for another video. So I'm going to do a follow-up on the OKS2 right here. So let's just talk about the tool set quickly. Right here is a thumb stud, and that deploys your knife right there. And that knife is locked in with a liner lock. You can see that right there. So close that up. And right next to that is the scissors. And you guys know how I feel about Roxxon scissors. I've said it 1,000 times. I really think that these are the best full-size scissors on a multi-tool on the market. In my opinion, I think the best are on the Roxxon KS knife scissors, the S501U. But the other Roxxon multi-tool that's very similar to this, and now you guys know why I want to make a follow-up video to this. I say that those scissors are just as good, and you guys can see these are very, very nice. They're spring-loaded. They feel very, very nice, high quality, but let me fold that back up, tuck them back in there, boom. And now the tool's on the opposite side, so how you get those out is this little push tab right here. So once you push that forward, deploys all three tools at the same time. This is a Phillips with a ruler on one side and a file on the other. Just push that down. Next, you have your awl. And this is a bottle opener, a can opener, and a flathead screwdriver. And I guess you can use this end as a package opener. Oh, and let me show you how those lock into place. So just grab that Phillips, locks into place, and that same tab that's used to deploy is also used to unlock. Just push it in the opposite direction, unlocks the tools. Right here at the end, you can see a glass breaker, and I already mentioned this pocket clip. That is a deep carry pocket clip, very small. And then at the end of the pocket clip, you can use that to thread a lanyard in there, whatever you want to do. But I was very surprised to see this Roxxon OKnife collaboration right here, especially with this tool right here. But once again, I'll save that for a follow-up video. Keep your eyes out for that. But this right now is available at the Olight sale going on right now. But the real star of the show, at least in my opinion, is this new flashlight right here from Olight, the Prowess. And they have that labeled right there at the head of the flashlight. So why do I say this is the star of the show? And I'm going to say it again. I'm not going to get too in-depth with this flashlight because I will have a review on this flashlight coming out tomorrow night. And in that video, I'll do what I do, go completely in-depth with the flashlight. But let me just quickly show you why I like this so much. The power button right there, just give it a short press. That activates the front light. But check this out, this little toggle switch. Boom. That's right. It's a bidirectional flashlight that has a 5,000 lumen cool white front light and an 800 lumen reverse light. And that 800 lumens in this reverse light, this warm light, is pretty bright. So if I press and hold that power switch, there's a stepless dimming feature. It'll flash when it reaches 100%. There's 800 lumens. I mean, look at that. That is nice. And then press and hold again. Takes about 4 seconds, I've counted, to reach all the way maximum to all the way minimum. But I'll talk about that more in depth tomorrow night. But what do you guys think of the Prowess here? Let me give you a look right down the barrel. There are 6 LEDs right there. So remember, watch out for that review. It'll be coming out tomorrow night on this channel. And remember, I'll have all the information down below in my description box. But if you did enjoy this video, please give me that thumbs up. Please subscribe,